Hey, Virgo, how are you? Virgo, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for just choosing to spend your time with me right now. And I want to go ahead and jump right into your messages. All right. This is going to be your general message for the month of March of 2021. And Virgo, I'm so excited to bring your message to you. For those of you who have already been here to my channel before, you guys may remember I really haven't posted in quite a while. But honestly, the reason for that is because I just really like to be able to be in a very peaceful state when I do that. And I just kind of had to work on myself a little bit. But I also am working on making sure that I'm able to block all of, the negativity out so that, I'm still able to be, provide messages, because I definitely do enjoy that. All right. Y'all ain't trying to hear all that, Virgo. Y'all like, yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing us to be able to commune here and understand and read and interpret the message that you have here for Virgo. What is the strongest message that you have for Virgo during the month of March of 2021? Okay, one more shuffle. All right, we're going to use our Moonology deck here for our oracle message. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, no. I'll edit that out. I probably won't. All right. So your oracle message is here, Virgo. All right. So the first message here is it says North Node, step out of your comfort zone. The next card here is New Moon in Scorpio. It says to work through your fears. Okay. Our last card on the far right is Full Moon Eclipse. And its message is conclusions are within reach. I'm still here, Virgo. I'm getting comfortable because I'm looking at these. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm looking at these messages here, and honestly, really the strongest message that I'm able to really gather from this. See, okay, Virgo, many of you, I feel as though there's a lot of things probably in your life that you really probably should have wrapped up and concluded and moved on from, a while back. There were some things that, by now you really probably should have worked through them. And I'm not trying to shame you or nothing like that, because to be very honest with you, I mean, my Venus is in Virgo, my Mars too. So I can relate. But anyways, there's probably some things that really should have ended, some things that really should have phased out in your life. Maybe some ways of understanding things, ways of thinking things, or just people or whatever. Okay. But the message here that I feel for you guys is that, the reason why a lot of things really haven't closed off, or the reason why things haven't really been able to conclude, and you kind of getting caught up. I feel like a lot of you are getting caught up in a loop, and it's because, I feel like during the month of March, a lot of you are going to be kind of afraid to really, step out on that line, and you guys are really, you're not going to be able to really toe the line here. And it's because you're afraid of the alternative, right? You're afraid of, or it actually, this for some of you, this could actually be confronting your fear. A lot of you do deal with the fear of, like, not being comfortable. For some of you, you may deal with the struggle of, and please forgive me, I don't know the word for it. So I'm just trying to describe it. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but some of you may be suffering with, I don't know the word, but you're afraid to leave your own home. You're afraid to leave your own home. That could be the literal fear for some of you. For others of you, it's just you're afraid to just kind of step out into, you're afraid to kind of just stick your neck out onto something. Maybe from fear of failure, maybe just from the fear itself of putting yourself up, But that has allowed you to not be able to really, like, finish things up. There's some loose ends that you really haven't been able to tie up because a part of you kind of feels comfortable still in those loops. And I hope that made sense, Virgo. Looks like this might be going to be a pretty serious reading. I don't feel like it's a bad one. Not yet, at least. But serious nonetheless. But we'll take those two because all of us have lessons in every reading. Listen, every reading can't be about love and, all the good stuff. Sometimes you got to hear some real stuff. But I know my Virgos can handle it. I mean, y'all Virgos. I understand. I know y'all can handle it. All right. But all in all, Spirit is actually asking you to kind of really step out of your comfort zone here. Maybe switch up your routine a little bit. And it's okay if stuff doesn't happen the way it always has happened before. It's okay. Things will work out still just fine. So what you're confronted with a slightly different set of choices because you decided to do something different, right? Spirit, thank you for those messages. Let's go ahead and pull from the tarot, and I'll get one more shuffle in. All right. Now, if the messages are resonating to you, then go ahead and leave a comment in the, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know how they're hitting for you because, I love it when you guys give me feedback, okay? If the messages don't resonate, then that's okay, don't be discouraged. Just check out your moon sign or your rising sign or your Venus sign or what have you. You might get a bigger piece of the pie there. You could always check back here later, okay? Because all of this could really happen at any point during the month of March. All right, Virgo. Let me get a look at these cards here. We've got the World, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords. Listen, this top row here automatically is telling me things are really, really trying to conclude themselves in your life. Some old ways of thinking or just people in your life that you don't need to be around, situations, places, whatever, those things are really trying to be done with you, This World card is letting me know, is giving me an indication here that once you realize, like, once you're actually able to complete that circle and close up those loose ends, you can really step through the portal into this Ten of Cups energy. Okay? Which is complete and 100%, well, which is supposed to feel like complete and 100%, emotional fulfillment. It's like what everybody wants. It's the complete happiness, the complete, pure, blissful happiness that everybody strives and attains for. You're tired. You're tired, Virgo. You're tired. You're ready to lay your body down. You're ready to lay your worries down. You're ready to just be stress-free. You're ready to just really take some time out. And you can do that. You really can do that. You'll have the space and the capability of doing that once you really go ahead and just really let go of your fear of movement, and maybe some of you, fear of change. This bottom row here, I have the Emperor, the King of Cups, and Temperance. Yeah, this temperance card actually really falls perfectly under the Four of Swords energy here, Virgo. It's just, again, to me, this just reinforces just how much more calm and collected you're going to be within yourself. You're so calm, so collected that you can actually finally rest and not be so nervous or neurotic, which I don't necessarily feel like is really something that you're used to being. Okay? This King of Cups energy is regulation of your emotions. Regulation of your emotions to even realize how good you have it already. Okay? This Emperor, another king, but this major arcana Emperor now, in this instance, under the world, is telling me that the higher self in you, the higher royal being within you, again, is really trying to move you forward out of your patterns. It's calling you to really, again, seal up those patterns, seal up that hole, seal up that circle. Because once you do that, then you'll be able to see the pattern and understand that you ain't really even had no reason to be worried or fearful anyway. And you'll realize that you had the strength to step out of your comfort zone, and you'll continue to step out of your comfort zone more, because you'll be more confident that you can actually succeed. Let's take a look at these verifying cards here. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Five of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. What I'm feeling the most here is I'm feeling like the reality of the situation is that, you have had to go through most of the things that you've gone through alone. To the point to where, honestly, it really just doesn't even seem fair. But for many of you, that was really, honestly, the conditioning that you had to go through, or that was designed because all in all, you're a very independent person as it is. I see you being very, very independent here. I see you being very, very powerful and very, very independent, but I think maybe you're afraid. You might be afraid to flex that a little bit too for some of you. So you just kind of hold yourself in place and don't move forward because you're fearing your own power. But again, many of you just need to rest. But you won't be able to really rest, really, honestly, until, again, like I said, you close out those loops. But you're being called to do that. And you are going to have to do that alone. And it's not going to seem fair. But it's going to be so worth it at the end. It's going to be so worth it. Okay, Virgo. Well, that's your message. And yeah, I knew that was going to be serious. I knew that was going to be serious. I knew that was going to be intense. I know some of my readings can be pretty intense, and some of you appreciate that. And if you do, I thank you. But go ahead and, let me know how everything is working out in the comment box. Get the discussion going there. Also, while you're here, make sure that you thumbs up the video, like it, share, hit the share button and share the message, and help spread the message farther. And if you feel like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want, All right, Virgo. I am going to go ahead and get out of here, but it's been very, very fun. I'm so excited. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, Virgo. Take care.